Alright, next part. We're getting so close actually performing these rhythms now. You'll notice I've taken off the unit thing, hopefully by now that you understand our whole purpose of doing this, learning how to read and perform rhythms. Okay, we're going to start putting it all together now. What we're going to work on now is how to write in the counts to a rhythm. We have a counting system that tells us what beat of the measure you actually play on, right? And we're actually start making the sound, and that's what we're going to do now. So I'm going to start with the time signature. Okay, now go ahead and put in the bar lines. Typically, or actually always, what a composer actually does is he'll write his music, write his notes and rest in there, whatever he decides to use. And then he writes bar lines. I'm going to go ahead and write that in to visually see it a little bit better. Also, I'm going to introduce something else called a double bar line. It's kind of like the period at the end of a sentence. It tells you to stop. So, looks pretty close to that. I know it's hard to see, but got a thick line at the end and then a thin line. Now, don't forget what the top note of the time signature says. 4 beats in each measure. There's beat 1, there's beat 2, 3, 4. And when you see regular music, you won't see these in there, but I'm just doing it so you can understand that those beats are there. Here's beat 1, here's beat 2, here's beat 3, here's beat 4. Here's beat 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3, 4. All right. And of course, right here will be measure 1, measure 2, measure 3, measure 4. Now, we're going to start off using the whole note. How many beats the whole note get? 4 beats. That's how long it lasts. The whole note lasts 4 beats. What about the whole rest? Well, it also gets 4 beats. It's just flat for 4 beats. Okay. So I want to take this whole note and put it in the first measure. What beat am I going to put it on? 2, 1, 3, 5? Well, most logical answer to me, hopefully to you, we're going to put it on beat 1. All right. Now, what to do next? How about let's put a whole note on beat 2. Let's go ahead and put 1 and 3. And 4. We just filled up. We put a whole note on each measure. How? What? No. I can't do that. What? What? Say what? Can't do that. A whole note takes up 4 beats. It completes the whole measure. You can only fit 1 whole note. 1 into this, okay? Once you put a whole note on beat 1, it's taking up the entire thing. You can't put anything else. It's full. Anything else, it's going to pop. All right? Now, what about the whole rest? Well, I'm going to put it right here. Now, why wouldn't I put that on beat 1? Well, I don't know. I think it's a visual thing. But it still starts on beat 1. And it takes up the entire measure, just like its opposite did, the whole note. Let's go to measure 3. Same thing. All right? Beat 1. Same thing. We're going to put a whole note, or a whole rest right here. All right? So I just wrote it in the rhythm. All right? There's our first rhythm. I got to write in the counts. When does it happen? When I'm talking about when to count something, I look at the symbol and it's telling me what beat to play it on. So what I'm going to do, it starts on the first beat. This whole starts on the first beat. I'm going to erase this, 2, 3, and 4. They're still there. They never disappear. Remember, beats never disappear. You never skip beats. They never stop. What I'm going to do to say that it starts on beat 1 and it's held out to the end of beat 4, I'm going to draw a line to the end. Alright? Now, what about the rest? We don't say anything. Well, we erase that. Are the beats still there? Yes, but we don't say anything. We do the same thing in measure 3. We do the same thing in measure 4. Sometimes you'll see in books, they'll cheat a little bit and they'll put a little parentheses right here. Because they just don't think kids your age are smart enough. Y'all are smart enough. They're there. You got to keep up. You got to keep track of how long it goes. Now, let's count this little ditty, this little rhythm. Here's our first rhythm, guys. Here you go. Got my metronome. It's going to help me keep a beat. So, here we go. I'm going to count us off. I'm going to say 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 1. That's how we count our first rhythm. But don't worry about that yet too much. All right. Let's do another one. Let's go ahead and do another one. Let's see. Let's use half notes. All right. Let me draw a time signature here. My double bar line tells us to stop, like a period at the end of the thing. Now, don't forget, half note, half the value of a whole note equals 2 beats. Same thing with its opposite. Alright, don't forget there's beats. There's how many beats? I'll look at the top number of the time signature and I'll tell you. There's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, let's start plugging in the half notes. Black. So on the first beat, I'm going to put a half note. How long, how many beats does it take up? It's 2 beats. It lasts 2 beats. 1, 2. So that's where it's supposed to stop. Well, there's 2 more beats left. What can I do? I want to put another half note right there. So 2 plus 2 equals 4. I filled up the measure. So I can't put anything else in. I'm going to do the same thing right here. Same thing right here. Now, we got to write in the counts. Well, I've already written the beats for you in each measure, so all we have to do is erase some stuff. But it lasts 2 beats. So it's kind of similar to the whole note. So I'm going to erase this since it lasts 2 beats. And to show me that I have to hold it out to the end of the second count, I'm going to draw a line there. This half note starts on beat 3. Draw a line. So and I do that to every. That's how you write in the rhythm, write in the counts, using all half notes. 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3. Okay. Let's do quarter notes. 4, 4. Boom, 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 boom. Double bar line. Okay. Here's beat 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't forget a quarter note. Gets 1 beat, and it's opposite the quarter wrist. It also gets 1 beat. All right. Gets 1 beat. So B1 will put 40. It only takes up 1 beat, so I can put another quarter note in too. This one, I can put a quarter note in every beat because the quarter note, the value of it, only is 1 beat. So I can do that all the way across. Get a little sloppy, but I want to speed up. Alright, so there it is. There's the counts. It only takes up a beat, so we don't have to erase anything and to extend it, saying that it lasts multiple beats. This only lasts 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's how you count the quarter notes, and that's how you write in the rhythm. And when you get really good at it, you don't need the counts anymore. You just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on and so on. So that's how you write in the counts, and we'll practice that more. That was just my 12-minute explanation of it. Hope you stuck with it, but I'll see you at the next one.